Libra, welcome. If you're new, if not, welcome back. My name is Iris. I am a self-taught tarot reader, self-proclaimed intuitive person. We're going to pick up your messages for March 2025. Your little section on my notepad for notes for channeled messages before I start your reading for the month was the most filled besides Cancer. So it's random. A lot of stuff coming for you guys this month. Channeled songs are. Oh, sorry, before I get into this. If at any point during the channeled messages, scribed bullshit, tarot cards, if at any point at all during this video during this video or reading, if at any point you feel uncomfortable, annoyed, confused, why is she saying that? My person doesn't do that. I don't feel that towards my person, or I'm not quitting my job. Okay, then I'm probably not reading for you, and hey, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Plenty of other tarot readers on YouTube, plenty of other intuitives you can connect with. If I'm not the one for you, then that is okay. Thank you for your time. Anywho, let's get into it. Channeled songs. No Ceiling by Eddie Vedder. Old Man by Neil Young. These Days by Nico. Weak by SWV. Snooze by SZA. Sure Thing by Miguel. Slow Dancing in the Dark by Joji. Whole bunch of songs. Just off the bat, the big, I feel like just as a collective, there is like a big energy of like clean slate. It's not a coincidence I said state. Moving states is what I was getting at with that, like a clean slate, starting new, like uprooting and replanting elsewhere. Like, I kept thinking of the word propagation, but in the sense of like you're trimming dead ends, but dead ends that can be replanted elsewhere. So it's like what you perceive as a dead end is not a dead end. It's not like hair. It's like something that you're thinking of as a dead end, like hair, like, oh, this is just something I have to cut off, like it's fucked, I have to like shave it all off and start new. You do have to start new, but shift your perspective because it's not like that. And that was kind of like the whole, it's probably what I'm going to end up titling this reading is Shift Your Perspective, because it's kind of think of it like that. There's something in your life, could be several things, like love, I'm getting like love or career, or for a lot of you, you're dealing with like there was recently, or there is about to be a passing, not, or like this is something you see coming. This is like your grandparent. It's still my condolences regardless, but I'm not getting like I'm not getting any tragedy, which any death can feel like a tragedy, especially if it's someone you love. But this is like your sweet grandma that is 115, and it's really gonna break your heart to say goodbye. But you know she's 115. She's lived a very, very good long life. I'm getting the energy of like someone like that in your life passing away. They don't have to be 115, but it's something that death is never a happy thing. But this is like, I'm not getting a negative energy with this passing. This is a coming passing, and there's like a property being inherited, but it's not that like clean cut and dry. It's like this is it's like a whole ordeal. Like it happens out of nowhere. It's like you've thought about this before, like, oh, well, I wonder what would happen. Or this is also the type of situation that like it's a big family, So if something were to happen to this person, you don't really know who would go, what would go to who, type thing. The song "Old Man" by Neil Young is relevant. I've channeled that before in readings, but I forget what the song is actually about, but the reason it's so popular is because it's like a coming of age song. I'm pretty sure it's actually about something else, but most people think the song is Neil Young is singing about like his dad and looking back on his life, and he's like, "Old man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. One look in my eyes, you can tell it's true." Yada yada yada. Anyways, "No Ceiling" by Eddie Vedder is a song that I've known my whole life, but I could not tell you the lyrics to it. And if anyone's an Eddie Vedder fan, you'll know that I'm not lying. Okay. He's a hard guy to learn he's one of those guys that one of the greatest fucking musicians that ever lived, in my opinion, but he's a hard one for me to learn the lyrics to. Other random channeled messages, I kept thinking of like the cross, and I'm not someone that like has crosses in my house. I'm a very spiritual person, but I'm not like a traditionally religious person, I guess you could say. So that was very random, like a cross necklace, cross pendant, cross in the home. Maybe that's something that's getting passed down to you. And my ears started ringing like fucking crazy right before I went live, so that was one of the last things I wrote down. That could just be a confirmation of this reading. That could be a confirmation of something that's coming in. Your ears like, ew. Not like tinnitus. Like, I mean, like, this is the type of thing, like, you're gonna be at work and it's just like, ooh, and like your ears are ringing. Like, it's gonna be the type of thing that makes you kind of do a double take and like, oh my god, is my hearing going out? The Tree of Life is very significant. The lyric, "Please don't confront me with my failures." I think that's from "No Ceiling" by Eddie Vedder. I can't remember now. Something about swing music. Gizmo, are you seriously? You are not doing that right now. Go do that somewhere else. Go do that somewhere else. Do it somewhere else. Do it somewhere else. Cat's being a little shithead. The name Eddie, Lori. I don't know why I said that twice, sorry. Lori spelled two different ways. I just said it twice. That was funny. That would have made more sense if you were looking at my notepad. Sorry, guys. Yeah, shift your perspective now. Shift your perspective now. I'm gonna eat chocolate real quick because I'm hormonal. And we're gonna get into the Wandering Heart. Yeah. This deck is like just a hair too big for my hands. So forgive me if I look like a fucking baby deer shuffling this thing. It's not my first time using this deck, but I like kind of have to hold it like this to shuffle it, because if I try to do it, if I try to hold it this way, I'm like, my hands are like at their fucking limit. I feel like I don't have tiny hands either. No the channel. Tiny hands. Is something about that significant? Toddlers, babies? Libra. March 2025. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to give this a good nasty shuffle. Libra, March 2025. What do we have coming for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or whoever feels called to this message. There's two. One more? One more if we need it. If not, I will take the hint. Nope. Excuse me. Jesus. Oh, sorry, this is the first time I've pulled this card. I've known it was in this deck. I have known it was in this deck. And even when I'm doing like personal readings for myself, it doesn't come out. So, your first card. Sorry, mature face on. I'm not laughing at the card. I'm laughing at like the odds that like this must definitely be relevant. I was getting some really sweet love messages too. Like Sure Thing by Miguel, like I said at the beginning. I'm probably gonna fuck the lyrics up, but that's another song that like I've known my whole life, but I've probably been singing the lyrics too incorrectly. I think he says, love you like a brother, treat you like a friend, respect you like a lover. And then he's like, yeah. Yeah, your first card is, please keep it 18 plus. If you leave some weird ass comment, I'm like, don't even, fucking God, let people enjoy sacred sexual energy and sacral energy and like healthy sexual union. There is so much trauma in this world and just sexual grossness and like pig energy in this ether that we are in right now in our skin suits. There are so many of us that just want like genuine connection. This card is for those people. Don't fucking ruin it, okay? Your first card is orgasm. I said tiny hands too, right? But this is so specific. I don't ever usually channel like sexual stuff. Libra, okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird. This is very like cool. I said tiny hands right before the cards came out. That could be like an insecurity that you or the person you're dealing with has, like a really random insecurity. Maybe they haven't told you about that, but this could like, that could clarify something for you. Maybe when I say that, you're gonna be like, oh shit, they do have some small ass hands, and then you're like, maybe that's why they don't like holding my hands, because we've got the same size hands. Like, I don't know, especially if it's a masculine, that could really bother them. One of your channeled messages was horchata. When I do readings, I'm especially for like the signs, specific when they're intended for specific zodiac signs, I'm kind of sitting with that energy like for the day, and so then the things that come throughout the day, I'm kind of intentionally assuming that is for you guys' energy. So, you know, could be bullshit, could be a coincidence, but anyways, the last 2 days that I've been like kind of sitting on the Virgo Libra energy, mainly Libra now. I don't know what is up with like Mexican cuisine. It is all that is coming up on my phone. When I drive, it's like just in my face more, like random shit. Like, I've been living in this apartment for 8, 9 months now. There's a Mexican place like around the corner that has been there the whole time I've lived here. I had no idea. I had no idea. I've looked up like taco places several times on maps and DoorDash. Had no idea that place was there. And then I went down this rabbit hole about how, like, not a rabbit hole, like, it's stuff, the things that are not new knowledge to most people, but me personally, I'm hiccuping, I swear that's confirmation. I'm going somewhere with this, guys, I swear. Follow me. This has to do with the orgasm card, I swear to God. We'll meet in the middle, okay? Italian food, Mexican food, all foods, okay. Shared this thing that I'm about to say, but for some reason it's really been sticking out to me with Mexican food. Have y'all ever thought about how perfectly horchata is for Mexican food? It is literally like, what goes better with spicy food than milk? Okay? This is not a high thought. I promise you guys I'm going somewhere with this. This sounds so stupid, but I'm serious. That's why I can't stop. I can't keep a straight face. I can't look at the camera right now. I'm probably about to close my eyes as I'm saying this. Okay. So, I'm getting my little street tacos. Okay? And I was about to get one of those little glass bottle Cokes. And I had a last minute thought. I was like, oh my God, have I had a horchata in a while? No, scratch that. Let me get a horchata. Large, please. You're like, okay, cool. I get my horchata. And I'm not kidding. This is not because of cannabis, by the way. So, before I smoked, I just hadn't ate yet today. So I don't know if the food hit different because I hadn't ate yet or what. They were really good tacos, but they gave me that like extra spicy green salsa because I asked for it. It was so good, but mouth is on fire, right? I've had horchata many times. I don't know if I just haven't had it while eating actual spicy food before. I don't know. It hit me different, but I was like, these were literally made for each other. These were these complement each other so beautifully, and it's not where I'm going with this is it's not a new food, right? It's not like asada tacos and the delicious cinnamon rice milk is like some new like 2010s, 2020s thing, right? So that means years and years and years and fucking years ago, people like probably before they had any not probably, definitely before they had any sort of, KitchenAid mix or any bullshit like that, they were able to curate fucking flavors that go so perfectly together. Like, it's not just like, where I'm going with this is like seasonings, okay? Chicken seasoning, your onion powder, parsley, black pepper. I'm white and I don't cook meat a whole lot, so I don't know what else goes on chicken. You can put a bunch of seasonings on something, but that doesn't mean that it's going to taste good, right? It's like there's something about something working together, like, so fucking perfectly, like, and that's probably what this card means. Like, maybe you could be someone that has a lot of, like, sexual trauma, and your second two cards was out of sight, but in reverse, and then stillness, but in reverse. For me, I feel like you've already met this person, and I feel like if you haven't been intimate with them yet, you've like got close to that point. At least this isn't someone that like you've definitely at least like cuddled with. This is not someone that like you're like, oh, like we haven't like met in person yet. This is not your reading, I'm sorry. you're someone that has like maybe just other trauma and that causes a lot of insecurities, so maybe that affects like your, your libido, your sex drive, understandably. Like, why would that not? You go through things, it's going to make you really hard to be. Your sex drive goes hand in hand with like health, comfortability. If you're anxious, unsettled, like financial stress can affect sex drive. Like literally any type of stress, or there are so many different outside factors that could affect that. So I'm not just saying like, oh, this is your reading if you've been. I'm not saying you have to have some insane like sexual trauma. Trigger warning, sorry if that's uncomfortable for anyone, but that's the only upright card. The two reverse cards are out of sight and stillness. So I'm getting like you and this person you're dealing with, this is definitely a love reading, you and this person you're dealing with I'm definitely getting like an avoidant energy. This is like, you both like each other, you both have very deep, obviously you like each other, I don't mean to use that word in like a childish way, but I don't want to say love either, because you might care deeply for this person, you don't know if you're in love, yada yada yada. Anyways, this is the type of thing that you both crave so badly, but you don't want to admit that. You both have, like, I'm about to say a bunch of cliche shit, but it's relevant. Like, you're both at that point where you're like, okay, I've been hurt so many times, like, fuck love, whatever. I'm probably just gonna settle for some person that's probably cool, but not my dream person. Like, that person probably doesn't exist, blah, blah, blah. I'm never gonna find someone that checks all my boxes. And with that assumption, like, you both could be avoidant. I'm thinking about a reel I saw on Instagram a few days ago that I forget exactly what the caption said, but the girl was like, it was like me around a guy versus I'm not interested in, and then it was me versus, or sorry, it was me around a guy I'm not interested in versus me around a guy that I am interested in. And when she was around the guy that she wasn't interested in, she was like talkative and like outgoing and like showing him memes and like just like so comfortable with herself. And then the guy that she was interested in, it was just like crickets, and they were staring at each other. Like, one of you could be the avoidant and one of you could be the opposite. So it's like, everything happens in the way it should, but this has caused a lot of like interruptions because you're so interested in this person, you feel like you can finally be yourself around someone, and you want them to know that you're being genuine. So, and flip this, this could be how this person's acting, but one of you is like, oh yeah, like, this is what I have going on in my free time, and this is what I have going on at work, and oh, look at this funny video I saw, and oh, look at this pimple I have on my face. Like, you're just being so like raw and real and open with this person. And then the other person is perceiving that as like, oh, they see me as a friend. Well, they're clearly not that nervous around me, so, and it's like, they are nervous, they're just hiding that with being loud and outgoing and funny, and you're perceiving that as, oh, they just think I'm one of the bros, and it's the complete opposite. And then on the flip side, the person that's being loud and outgoing and like complete open book, being themselves, they're like, I'm not getting any energy out of this person, I'm not getting any, they won't even call me back, they won't give me the time of day, I'm clearly not important to them. And it's like, from their perspective, they're like, can you not see how nervous you make me? I can't even message you back because it makes me want to throw up. Like, this is out of sight in reverse. This is like, oh shit. Oh shit. I think I get it. Okay, guys. If this hasn't happened already, there could have been like a separation, or if not a separation, maybe there was just like a, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. There could have been, like, maybe you two had a falling out. You and this person could have had a falling out. Or there could have just been, like, I don't know, work. Maybe one of you got sick. Maybe someone went to the hospital. So then, you know, obviously that makes the sickness last longer than, like, it's not just like a cold for a couple days. You know, that can take you out, and then you get backed up with work, and then you get backed up with finances. Me saying backed up is irrelevant. Someone could have just been backed up. Maybe that's why you guys didn't see each other for a little bit. But you finally are seeing each other again, if this hasn't happened already. And it's gonna be intense. Like, very, 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 like I'm getting butterflies really bad. Not in a gross way, like in my chest. I mean, like I feel anxious like a little kid. Like, I seriously just heard, like, someone say in my head, like, it's like my first time. It's like my first time. And that interaction or rekindling or reconnection kind of forces both of you to be like, okay, I like them really bad. Or, okay, I can't keep, this is no longer out of sight. This is no longer out of sight. And this stillness, I'm getting, like, with the stillness card, you got a person doing yoga in a cute little room. It looks like there's, like, incense burning. Just, like, quiet, peaceful, serene. This card reminds me of, like, hermit mode, like high priestess, very much empressy a little bit too. Like, you and this person were in an energy of, like, okay, like, yeah, it is what it is, I'm good on my own, I guess. Or even if you weren't at that point yet, even if you were still sad about each other, you were like, well, I'm gonna try to be positive about it, and I'm gonna try to move on. But this little getting rendezvous you guys are about to have with each other, you did. I just thought of the word quickie too, like it could be a fast thing. Oh my god, no, I'm so sorry. I can't make that up. Oh, I hope that'll focus. One of your channeled, oh, well, it's gonna be backwards. One of your channeled messages was Jiffy. I was thinking a Jiffy mix. Jiffy, like cornbread, blueberry muffin mix. I might be old, I don't know if you guys watching this will know what that is, but anyways, Jiffy. Jiffy also means fucking fast, quick, in a jiffy. Like, this is happening fast. This is coming in, oh my god, I can't, oh my god. I don't ever get stuff like that. What is happening? Libra. I'm laughing right now too because every Libra I have in my life is like, this would so be them. Not that this is their reading, I mean, like, the energy in general. It's funny that I would pick up on this in a Libra reading. My Libra friends are the ones that, like, no matter how long I'm single, no matter, even if I'm in a relationship, my Libra friend will be like, so what's up with that guy? So what's up with that guy? You look so good. Why are you still single? Why don't you call him back? He's cute. Why don't you talk to him? Like, that's so fucking Libra. I'm pretty sure Kim Kardashian's a Libra. Not to offend anybody. Like, I mean in that sense, the very much, like, socialite, like, social butterfly, like, even the Libras that hate that shit, like the Kim Kardashian energy, whether you like it or not, you're good at it. You might not think you are, but you're good at it. You have a knack for, like, getting information out of people. Like, I feel like Libras make good lawyers. I feel like Libras make good, like, matchmakers. Random. I'm going to clarify with the Fairy Godmother deck. Gross, sorry. I'm going to clarify with the Fairy Godmother deck. But in general, that song I was getting, Sure Thing by Miguel, with these cards, Libra, you've been, I'm getting like you've been holding, I don't like using this term, but you have been like holding out for this person in a good way. Like, I don't feel like you've been like turning down like flirtation from people. Like, if people, like, maybe you work retail somewhere or something, or maybe you're just at a big office where there's a lot of people coming in and out every day. If someone comes in and they're like, oh, you're nice looking, and it doesn't make you uncomfortable, you're gonna say thank you. Like, thank you. Might give them a little fucking wink, you know? But I'm getting like what I'm getting like further clarifies that out of sight card in reverse. It's like you've tried to keep yourself open to the dating world. You've tried to not just put all your eggs in one basket and reserve yourself for this person. You tried to get your yoga routine down and focus on yourself, but at the end of the day, it's like I'm getting when people flirt with you, you feel bad. Because you wouldn't like if they did that. And if it were anyone else, you wouldn't care, but you really like this person. I know a Libra wouldn't care. So that's how you know you like this person. Not that Libras are, like, promiscuous or anything. I mean, like, I think a healed, not all the way healed, no, I don't think any of us are ever all the way healed, but I think, like, a healthy-minded Libra, like, a good-intended Libra knows that if they're genuinely loyal to their person, and there's no label on it yet, there's no commitment here, there's really nothing, like, harmful in telling someone thank you for getting a compliment. Let's clarify the orgasm card. For Libra, what do we have for clarify this card, number 13. Don't make me keep saying it. Drop some cards. What do we have for the orgasm card? That was 3, baby. I feel like you guys know where I'm going with that. That was 3, baby. That was 3, baby. Interesting. Encouragement, reverse, abandonment, announcement. I don't like mentioning stuff like this, but if this person did still, I'm getting like a very loyal energy on both sides, but if this person had some, like, you could have the same thing too, like maybe there's like exes that still reach out and you haven't like you've tried to make it clear nothing's happening anymore, but you haven't told them like verbatim, like, okay, I met someone else, leave me the fuck alone. So that's the abandonment card. Or with the encouragement in reverse, I want to see what the book says for that. You don't need encouragement anymore. Encouragement in the upright says, you worry what others who want you to slow down. Oh, sorry, that sentence is written weird. You worry what others who want you to slow down or to ride on the coattails of your excess will think if you do well. Remember, people who are not fulfilling their life purpose are the ones who are acid-tongued. Understand them with love, but don't let anyone stand in the way of your hopes and dreams, even you. Never surrender to your fears, doubts, and your biggest challenge, patience. This is a wonderful time to birth new ideas and say yes to any projects or offers in any form that are presented to you. So get your creative juices flowing and focus on all that you would like to bring about, for this is a very fertile time for you. Take pride in yourself and what you have already achieved. You are almost there. Please don't give up. Woo! Someone could be saying that to you. The encouragement card upright, this came out in reverse. I don't know what I was just saying. The encouragement card in reverse, I feel like you and this person both could have, like, maybe you had some issues with one another and then you aired it out to friends, so now you don't want to tell your friends about this experience. And then with the abandonment card, it's like you're letting go of that. You're like, you know what? If I want to have kids someday, I'm not going to have kids with these coworkers. I'm not going to have kids with these regulars at my job. I'm not going to, like, you and this, whatever this could be happening on the 13th, whatever this orgasm is, and that doesn't have to be literal. That could be, like, maybe it's like a emotional thing. Maybe this person tells you they love you, and then after that, it's like, neither of you can keep pretending that this is just like, we're just having a good time. So abandonment and then announcement, I'm getting like, this is like someone, this is someone like really having like, I'm getting like a, with that cross energy I got at the beginning of your reading, this is like a come to Jesus, like, you could both be having like a come to Jesus about each other, and if you don't know what a come to Jesus means, it's like an epiphany, like a whoa shit conversation, but you're having that with yourself, so it's like this person's gonna be like, I'm surrounding myself with people that are keeping me stagnant, or I love my friends, but like someone could be, I'm getting like that Peter Pan energy, like, it's like they love their friends and they have a good time, but they're like, okay, well, if I keep doing this for 5 more years, I'm not going to have my first kid until I'm this old, and, you know, I'd really like to meet someone and start settling down, and I don't want to be an old parent, or maybe this is someone worried about fertility, maybe this is someone, it doesn't even have to be worried about something. I feel like both of you are just tired of not truly being happy. It's like you're being happy in a way that's comfortable to everyone else. That's what I'm getting with that encouragement card. What else do we have for Libra, and we'll close it out? Out of sight in reverse and stillness in reverse. What is the incoming energy for Libra? What is upcoming for them March 2025? Something about white roses is really significant. If this person hasn't got you flowers, that might be the first. White roses makes me think of purity too, so if you're like concerned that this person might be dealing with other people still in like a shady way, but like your gut feelings telling you that they wouldn't do that because you wouldn't do that, you're right. They might still be fighting off some dogs, but they're not giving them any treats, you know what I mean? Like, they might have people like, oh, you look so good, oh, well, can we hang out? And they're like, yeah, sometime maybe, please stop talking to me. We have perception, upright, and venture. Fickleness and awakening. The fickleness card is just you and if you do decide to come together with this person, it's not going. It might happen in a jiffy, but that it's going to be interesting because there's still fickleness on both ends. Venture in reverse. I'm getting like maybe you or this person could have. You both could have recently been at a point where you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna be single, or fuck it, I'm gonna move across the country, or fuck it, I'm gonna do this, or fuck it, I'm gonna do that, and then again, this little rekindling or experience or whatever, this like sudden realization that brings you out of this stillness energy. You're like, oh, maybe I'm not ready to go, or maybe I want to see what their plans are. Like, venture. Oh, and sorry, I forgot to mention that came in reverse. So I'm going somewhere with this. If you guys are like, that's not what that card means, I'm going somewhere with this. For many moons now, I have heard your wishes to improve your life, to bring about excitement, to experience change and fantasy, but have you taken any steps in order to help manifest new occurrences in your life? The answer is no. You got that in reverse. You got that in reverse. You weren't doing, not that you weren't doing the work, but it's like you were, like I said before, you were living in a way that was comfortable to everyone else. You could have, like, I'm getting this is someone that like has a master's degree, and there's nothing wrong with working here, but I mean, like, you have a master's degree and you are ready to, it's in something like crazy, like chemistry, or all degrees are crazy. You guys will know what I'm trying to say with this. This is someone that has like, this is like a Navy SEAL going to work at the DMV. Like, right after they finish their training, though. I don't mean like a retired Navy SEAL. I mean, this is someone going to train to be a Navy SEAL, and then they're like, you know what? I'm gonna go work at the DMV. Because there's someone or something back at the DMV that just makes them like, it's like they weren't, you or them weren't really putting the work in for something. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's not that you weren't putting the work in, it's that you weren't like allowing yourself to. It's like you were doing what, that's what I'm trying to say. This is someone that went to go train to be like, not literally, but you'll see where I'm going with this. This is someone that like went to go get their master's degree, and they felt like the whole time they were in school, it's like everyone was jealous and no one really wanted them to be happy, so they were just like, it's like deep down they knew that was the truth, but it was easier or more comfortable at the time to just, or maybe it wasn't easier, for whatever reason it worked out at the time that you were like, oh no, they want the best for me, they probably just don't want me to get into student debt, or they probably just don't want me to end up with a degree that I hate, and you ended up dropping out. And it's like, now, yes, there's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, but now it's like, you're not working at McDonald's and you like your coworkers and you're saving money. It's like you're crying yourself to sleep every night because you dropped out right before you finished your master's degree and you're working at McDonald's. It's like this person, almost got to a commitment with you, or this person, or this is how you feel, or I'm usually energies are mirrored if it's someone you're meant to be with. This is someone that like it's like I'm thinking of like a match that's like not quite lighting. It's like you keep striking the box and it like sparks and then goes out and then it sparks and then it goes out and then it sparks and it goes out. It's like every time you thought things were about to kick off with this person, it's like it would go dead. There'd be a little life there, a little spark. It's like you know the match works, but it's not staying lit. Really random and specific, someone could have like, especially if this is like I'm really getting for like a feminine energy, you could have like just like I was saying earlier, you could have libido issues, and when you this encounter that happens, this next time you guys meet up, if it hasn't happened already, this like orgasm, like trying to keep it PG, I can't. Sorry guys. This orgasm makes it clear that you're not broken. It's not that things aren't working properly. Yeah. Sorry, I was in a really like good train of thought there, and then I opened my eyes. Shouldn't have opened my eyes. Like I'm getting a really, really sweet energy. That Sure Thing by Miguel. I love you like a brother, treat you like a friend, respect you like a lover. Smelling like that's so funny. I have weed in this house, obviously, but I'm smelling it like crazy out of nowhere. I can't like physically smell it, but like I'm like the I don't smell it in this house. It's definitely like a what is that, Claire? Claire smelling it. You can smell stuff. You get random smells. Um, you and this, sorry, I'm trying to speak, guys. There's so much coming to me. It's like I feel like I can see two people. Like two people. When you're laying in bed falling asleep, you think about laying with each other, and that in my everyone feels a different way about this, but in my opinion, that is like 100% manifesting. That is kickstarting manifestations as well as bringing you two together like in a dream state. And you might not remember every time you wake up, and it's meant to be that way, but you probably dream about this person a lot. And it's like you two are just hanging out in the dream space. Very, very sweet. Random, I'm getting the name Nikaya. Kayla, Nikaya, Sierra, Simone, Noel, Adrian, Adam, Anderson, Alvarez. Um, what I was saying with the match, like striking the match over and over again and not lighting, that's gonna, like this next encounter, there's going to be like a huge difference in either libido or what orgasm looks like. There's like something like performance wise, there's going to be a difference for one or both of you, and that's also going to help clarify like, oh, Like, I do, like, yep, there's no denying I like them. The match works, and that brings either you or this person out of this stillness energy. I'm getting, with the venture card in reverse, you could have been, like, maybe you were about to go, like, travel the world, and then for some of you, you were about to go, like, on some crazy trip, or you were about to go, like, maybe you were about to go, like, do the training to be a Navy SEAL or something like that. I don't know, something crazy. Like, maybe you were about to go to nursing school or something. And then it's like, for some of you, you find out about this, and you're, like, inheriting this property or this, like, lump sum of money, or, like, I'm getting, like, not really money, I'm getting, like, something. Money is physical, but I'm not getting monetary. I'm getting, like, a car, maybe multiple cars. Like, this is, like, a truck, a house, a dog. Really getting a house for a lot of you. Or if not a house, at least, like, part of a property, and maybe you're not owning the house, but you're at least on the fucking deed for something. And it's like, when you find out about this, it like, puts you at a crossroads, but you're like, it, like, makes Peter Pan not wanna not wanna be a little boy forever. Makes Peter Pan, like, not wanna be Peter Pan anymore. It's like Wendy and Peter Pan. Very funny. Libra. I'm gonna end your reading there. Just went into a very, like, meditative state with this. I'm getting, like, a big healing energy coming in. I'm getting, like I seriously could have just fell asleep. And I know I wasn't talking a lot. I'm sorry for that in the last, like, 10, 20 minutes. But very, very healing energy. Like, you two definitely, when you and this person, like, sleep together at night, like, not sexually, like, just, like, even if you're just napping together, I'm getting, like, you both feel so much more refreshed when you sleep with each other than when you do by yourself. And it is different. It's not just, like, because you're with someone. It's like it wasn't like that as significantly with other partners. Let's get some number cards for days that are significant this month. And we'll close it out. The dream card came out. There's no number on that card, and it's dreams. After you watch this video, try really, really hard to, one, it's going to be hard to go to sleep because you're going to pee a bunch, but try to drink a lot of water before bed, and then drink a shitload of water as soon as you wake up. I use the word shitload lightly. I'm not saying going down, like, 6 gallons back to back and then drown yourself. Not what I meant. But at least down a bottle. At least a bottle, like, at least get yourself a glass, a bottle, good 12 ounces in. First thing, glug, 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 okay? Do it. Eat something, even if it's just a spoonful of peanut butter. I'm getting some, you need to hear that. Maybe you've been sick, maybe you just had a lot going on. Appetite hasn't been there. Or maybe you're someone that's like, I don't have trouble with appetite. But you're like, oh, I know I don't be eating breakfast, though. After you watch this reading, make sure you drink a lot of water before you go to bed, after you wake up, and then at least get yourself, like, a spoonful of peanut butter in the morning, some buttered toast, fucking something, dry cereal. your handfuls of dry cereal, like, get yourself something. The next dream you have is going to be very, very, very significant. On this, something about Rumpelstiltskin. That's what this card makes me think of. It looks like a gold spindle. Oh, you cannot see because the lighting in this piece of shit phone. Sorry, guys. Are there no numbers on any of these cards? You're shitting me right now. Do none of the... I'm a dingus! Guys, I use this deck to pull numbers and none of these cards have numbers. So, I think this is the end of your reading and I think these messages are for you. You got blossoming, destiny, and dreams. So we'll see what that is for you guys. I really almost kept this to 20 minutes. It was almost wrapped up at like 20 or 30. I know you guys can tell. Sorry about that. Dreams. The dreaming mind is an expansive creative force of the entire consciousness of the universe. So please don't dismiss the dreams you have, for each are entwined with meaning and messages to assist you in your awakened state. It is important that you acknowledge your dreams, for this is divine connection, enabling you to truly remember the magical being that you are and why you are here on this earth plane this time around. Your newfound awareness and perception will open doors to many realms, and you will discover that there is no beginning and no end, and everything is limitless. I will accompany you as we fly high through the sky and bathe in the colors of the rainbow as we reach the other side where your treasure awaits, the pot of gold, your holy grail. An eternity of unconscious sleep awaits if you will just prick your finger on the spindle of the spinning wheel. I was right, it is the spindle. Or rise from your deep slumber to reach for the stars and your dreams fully awake. You create your own destiny, but the stars point you in the direction of your dreams. With this in mind, take some time to decide what it is that you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at this time will work out well. So take this opportunity to focus on a lifelong dream or ambition. Whatever you feel is right will be supported fully by the universe. When you go to bed, do so with a sense of excitement, for you are going on a journey. Oh, sorry, that's so random. Y'all, my family left Ohio to move back to California today. Sorry, that line hit me like really hard. As I'm doing this reading, they have made it safely to their first stop. They're in Indianapolis, Indiana, eating McDonald's and watching movies. They got a badass rental RVs, like 4 flat screens in that thing. It's nicer than any house or apartment I've ever lived in, so. Journeys for sure for the collective indeed. You are going on a journey as you always do, whether you are aware of it or not. This divine journey, this twin flame journey, this love journey, whatever you want to call it, that is so, so beautiful. Such a beautiful message for you guys. Destiny. The name Destiny could be significant. Stop playing it safe. Your dreams can... That's funny. Your dreams... Stop playing it safe. Your dreams can only be realized if you dare to explore every avenue. Don't settle for the life that is expected of you. Instead, do the unexpected. You have an important life purpose and are here to shine brightly. You have always felt different and special, but even though you have felt a calling, you don't actually know what it is you are meant to do. Trusting in your intuition will help you embrace life and live it to the fullest. The light of your inner knowing beckons you to take the steps to embark on a new task while embracing a positive attitude. A new gateway is opened and you are invited to step through into an unexplored world that has been waiting for you. Have faith, for I will guide you safely and valiantly through unfamiliar territory. Let's pack. No time to wait. The future calls cannot be late. A path that glitters is revealed. Follow, for your fate is sealed. Seek, unlock the truth, be free, and walk towards your destiny. Take with you 2 dependable companions, awareness and discernment. They will serve you well. Is it discernment? As the sun comes out to greet you, it highlights your path. Borrow its strength and warmth as it shines favorably upon you. What about blossoming? Your final message, Libra. Blossoming. Wake up and smell the roses. Take a good look at what is really going on around you. While you think that all is perfect in your world, you may need to reevaluate the situation. You would be wise to question what has been said recently, as well as the motives of others. By doing so, you could begin to see an entirely different scene emerging. You and this person have a lot of people in your life that you're having, like, a epiphany about, and you're realizing, like, yeah, they like me as a friend, they love spending time with me, but that doesn't mean that they really like me, because if I were to end up in a happy relationship, they would do anything they fucking possibly can to sabotage that relationship or talk me out of it. Why is this person happier when I'm single, needy, and at a dead-end job than when I'm happy, wealthy, and in love? That type of energy all month. 5 days, 13 days could be significant. 5 days, 13 days from now, from this reading. (3:13 p.m. is significant for someone. Well, Libra. Libra. Welcome to the crib. That is what I have for you guys. Everybody say hi to Gizmo. What a sweet baby. Libra, if you hung out this long, thank you. If at any point during that message you felt annoyed with me, I'm sorry. If you felt anxious, irritated, nervous, if you were like, oh, I know that person at a third party, or if you're watching this reading and you're like, oh, but they haven't messaged me in 6 months. It's not your reading, babe. It's not your energy. I'm picking up on someone else. Okay, so, with that being said, if it is your reading, you got some big shit coming in, and I don't know what it is. If you're thinking about going back to school, start emailing people, even if you're like, I'm not ready to enroll yet. Just start emailing people. If you are too scared to act on anything, you will continue to manifest just stagnant chaos. It will feel like Groundhog Day. You'll be like, I'm going to work, and I'm working hard every day, but nothing's changing. Or, I'm paying my rent on time, and things keep going wrong at my apartment. It's like, you're not satisfied where you're at, but you haven't been, for some of you, you haven't been able to, but for others, it might have been ignorance. I don't think it has, but most of you just haven't been able to take the time to sit and think about what the fuck it is you actually want. So, if you hung out this far, thank you. I will be back on tomorrow, probably not, in a couple days or so, to finish Scorpio, and then we will do Sag, and then Capricorn, Taurus, because I forgot Taurus, and then Aquarius. Did you do Pisces? Yeah, we did Pisces. No, I didn't. We'll be doing Pisces too then. Yeah, if I could have the March readings done before March is over, that'd be fucking tight. I hope you all have a beautiful week. I hope you all have a splendid moon in Leo. Pamper yourself. Do your hair. Do your nails. Show out. Show yourself love. Work on your inner child. Do things that would make the little you very happy. Yeah.